Hi all, welcome back to my channel. I'm Amira. If you're new here, welcome. And if you are a subscriber, welcome back. Today I wanted to play a little bit with the Pat McGrath Celestial Odyssey palette that she released for her holiday 2021 collection. I wasn't originally going to get this palette. I didn't get last year's, which I believe is called or was called Celestial Divinity. I wasn't going to get this one because it doesn't have any of her special shades. I own quite a bit of Pat McGrath eyeshadow products, so I just didn't feel that I needed it. But I was really curious about if the quality of her holiday releases are the same as her regular formula. This palette, I'll show it to you here. It's quite large. The packaging is cardboard, which is different for her, except for her 6-pan minis, which she hasn't released any 6-pan minis in quite a while. But other than that, these are the only things that seems to come in cardboard packaging are her big holiday palettes. It is very large. I'll show it to you there. This is not my first go with this palette. I've used it about 2 or 3 times now because I just wanted to get a really good feel for it before I came on camera and gave you guys my thoughts about it. This is actually my second one. The first one I got broke in the mail and they were really kind and quickly sent me a replacement. So this video is going up a little bit late because of that. But I'm thinking today what I want to do is kind of a smoky eye, a really dramatic smoky eye, which I haven't done one in a while. So yeah, let's see how it goes. I've got my full face on. I'm gonna do my bronzer and blush on camera just so you guys can see that. I'm not doing my little cream bronzer and powder bronzer trick today, only because I'm wearing this foundation today, which is the KVD Beauty liquid to powder foundation, so I didn't want to spread a cream product over this. I've been wearing this a ton lately. I believe this is being discontinued, which of course, this is how things work for me. I discover something just as it's being discontinued. So yeah, so I've been wearing this a ton lately. It's a really nice foundation. But that's what I have on along with my Shiseido concealer. And I've primed my eyes, done my brows, and let's get started. Alrighty. And so far, yes, I can say that these do apply like her, specifically the mattes. The mattes apply very much like her regular formula. And now I'm going to go in with the darker brown, and I think I'm actually going to use this rougher 14 for this. I'll tap off my brush. I don't generally tap off my brush, but with her stuff, I tap off my brush. And even with tapping it off, I don't know if you can see that I've got fallout. So her shadows, her mattes specifically, are very, very pigmented. And there's only, let's see, there's 4 mattes in this palette, so that's not a lot when, you know, as far as the matte to metallic shimmer ratio, but they are all sort of staple shades. You've got like a tan, you've got a dark brown. She always has a dark brown in every palette. I don't necessarily think she needs to have a dark brown in every palette, just like I don't think she needs to have a gold in every palette, but you know, that's just me. Actually, I don't think it's just me. I think a lot of people feel that way. But Pat loves her golds and she loves her browns, so, you know. And because I have hooded eyes, I like to kind of stare at everything straight on. I've got my mirror down here, so I'm just trying to make sure that those are even. I think I'm going to bring these up, just a bit. There we go. And I don't know if you can see that difference of this eye versus this eye. Just bringing it up just a little bit higher can make a big difference. And I'm sorry if you guys are hearing background noise. I don't know what it is about my neighborhood right now, but it's like they're determined to not let me be great. You know, like as soon as I start filming, and I filmed at various times of the day, and they just, it's been quiet the entire morning. It's like late morning now, and it's been quiet the entire time. The entire time until I hit record. What are you gonna do? All right, so now I'm going to go in with this super dark, pretty, it's not a black, it's like a blackened navy blue with some pink and purple sparkle. It's really pretty. It's very intense. And I think it's very crumbly too. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to wet my brush and then go in with it. And I might use her intensifies on one eye and wet my brush on the other just so we can see what that looks like. So let me grab some of this and I'm going to spray. I can find the nozzle. Okay. Alrighty, let's see what we get here. And I love Pat's metallic formula. Oh, I do still have a little bit of fallout from that. I love it. It's so, I know everyone loves her special shades, and I do like those, but I'm not a huge glitter person. I'm gonna go back in with a little bit of the brown just to blend those in really well together. And I struggle. I've been using, like I think I mentioned this before, but I'm using the MAC paint pot as my base right now. I'm trying to finish it up, and I'm kind of over it. I want to finish it up though. I'm almost done with it, and I just want to see it to its conclusion. But I also, because I have texture here, and for some reason I feel like with that paint pot, I have a really hard time getting dark shades to like stick to the corner of my eye here. So it's like a twofold issue. I don't like it. I don't like it. I fall out. I'm going to clean that up in a little bit, but I'm going to go in on this eye. Did I grab it? No, I grabbed the wrong thing. Oh, please. Okay, so got the intensifiers. This is my first time using this. As a clicker. Why? Why, Mother Pat? I don't even feel like it's doing anything. Oh, here we go. I hate clicky things. They are dumb. All right, so I'm gonna apply this all over this here lid. And I'm gonna go in with the brush, where is the brush? Ah, there it is. And see what this gives me. It feels very like, almost like a lip balm. It's kind of interesting on the eye. I don't usually have an issue with shimmers lasting on my eye because I usually do tend to use like setting spray or glitter glue or something like that. So that's not generally an issue for me. But I was really curious what this would do, like would this intensify the, I mean, it's called intensifies. So just wanted to see if it would in fact intensify. Now, I do think it does. If you can see how much more sparkly that and this I use setting spray, and this I use the intensifiers. Now, I think I could probably get the same vibe on this eye if I had used a glitter glue. Okay. I just even this out because I feel like I took that one up a little higher than I took the other one. I will say also, even though I sprayed my brush, I am getting way more fallout on this eye than I do this eye with the Intensify. So that's something to note. Okay, and then blend these out again together. That's nice. I'm gonna use a little powder and see if that'll move that around a bit. Thankfully, we're doing a smoky eye, so you're not really gonna see any of that anyway. All right, let's get a little brush here. I'm gonna use, do I wanna use that? No, I'm gonna use this brush. This is a Kyoto brush. I don't remember the number or the name of it. I'm gonna go in with the tan color first, just to lay that as a base. Like I'm just basically gonna repeat what I did on the top lid, or on the lid, top lid. And then I'm gonna go in with a little liner. I was contemplating doing liquid liner, but I'm like, no, I don't wanna. And go in with the brown. And I'm dragging that just a little bit lower than I normally would because I want to give it that really smoked out effect. I don't think I'm going to highlight my inner corner. I think I might actually wrap the eye with the black shimmer. So I'm going to take a little bit of that Intensifies again. Where did I put it? There it is. And I'm going to click. Always click. And then it sits here like so. Okay. One thing I will say is that I do feel like it lifts up. If you can see that. It kind of pulls up some of the shadow underneath, which I'm not a fan of, and I don't generally get with like a glitter glue or even setting spray, so that I'm not the biggest fan of. Sorry there, I realized I was completely out of frame. All right, now we're gonna take some liner, and this is MAC eyeliner, kohl eyeliner in Smolder. All right, I'm going to do my mascara off camera and I'll be back. I'm going to do my bronzer, and I'm using this old NARS bronzer. It's called Paradise Found. It is discontinued, but I honestly think it's just Laguna with a different name. So that's why I'm using it. I think you can purchase this. It's very similar. And I'm like, why do I think you just recycled a color and gave it a different name? All right. And something is poking me in the eye. Oh, it's a lash. Love that for me. There we go. Okay. Back to bronzing. Righty. I usually bronze my forehead, but I've got my head wrap on today because I am like 2 days out from a wash and go, and it's not curl, it's just, you know, sometimes the hair is just not doing what you want to do, and I am a firm believer, just throw a head wrap on. It looks chic. It looks like you tried when all you did was just cover your hair up in a cute little, you know. I'm gonna zoom you guys out so you can see the rest of my face. That would help. All right. And this is Pat McGrath's Desert Orchid, which is, like I said in my perfect makeup tag video, my favorite blush at the bow. And honestly, I'm not a huge blush person. I own a lot, but I'm not, it's not like the part of my routine that I'm the most like excited about. But this color makes me excited about it. I don't know. It's just so, it's so nice. It's just so, it's soft, you know, it has a little bit of sheen to it. So it gives the skin like a really pretty glow. And I'm wearing quite a matte foundation right now. And it just gives, you know, gives me what I need. All right. I was thinking about highlighter, and I think I haven't been doing highlighter a lot lately. I don't know why. I just haven't been in a highlighter mood. And I think it's also because I'm using this blush that has a bit of a sheen to it. I just feel like I don't need highlighter, but I'm going to do highlighter today because I want it to be extra glowy. So I'm using the Tom Ford Sheer Highlighting Duo in Reflects Gilt, and I'm using the gold shade at the top. Just want to be a little extra today, you know, especially with this eye. I'm like, you know, if you're going to go for something like this, I feel like you kind of have to go all in, you know. So I'm just going to be really glowy today, and I'm okay with that. I'm shooting another video after this, and I want to look pretty for it. All right, so finished vibe. What do you think? The eyes are really pretty. I'm enjoying them. I haven't done an eye this intense in a while, I have to say, and I forgot how much I like a really intense smoky eye. Okay, so my final thoughts on this palette. Like I said, I'm gonna do, I've decided I'm gonna do a sort of a roundup of things that I've been trying this month, things that I've reviewed on the channel, as well as things that I've been using off camera. I'm gonna just do like a roundup of everything and tell you what I think about them, sort of, you know, beyond first impression. So this is not a first impression. This is like a third, fourth impression. This is a really solid palette. I say if you don't own any Pat McGrath and you are interested in trying her shadows, but you do not want to spend that $125 on a mothership, this is a great option. I will say, however, if the reason why you're interested in Pat McGrath are her special shades, this is not a palette for you, in my opinion. If that is the sole reason you want to try Pat McGrath is for her special shades, because this has none. This at a $78 price point will not have her special shades. I say if that's something you're really interested in, save up and find the mothership that speaks to your heart and purchase that. For me, I don't feel like I needed this. Again, I love Pat McGrath. These shadows applied just like I would expect Pat McGrath shadows to apply. That's not the issue. I just feel like for me, these shadows are beautiful. I will probably continue to use this. I'm in love with this eye look. Everything is beautiful. It's just not, for someone who owns as much Pat McGrath as I do, and I own quite a bit, this isn't adding anything particularly special to my collection. So I say if you are just wanting to try Pat McGrath, you're not interested in the special shades, or the special shades aren't the end all be all for you, this is a great option. I think also it makes a really great gift. But yeah, I say if you are all about the special shades, just I would just skip out on this one and save up and get her one of her motherships. And Pat McGrath has sales on her website at least 2 to 3 times a year where she gives 25, even 30% off. So I say wait until she has a sale, figure out which mothership you want and grab that. But if you are looking for gifts, or you just want to try her formula overall, it's a solid palette, and I wasn't expecting it to be any less than that. So yeah, those are my thoughts. Tell me what you think in the comments below. Have you picked this palette up? Are you interested in it? What do you think about her holiday packaging? I have to say I'm a bit on the fence about it. I find it a bit cheapy, but I also understand that at her $78 price point, you're not going to get what you get with a traditional mothership. So yeah, let me know what you think in the comments below. Let me know what you think of this eye look, and I will see you guys in the next video. Also, if you like this video, please remember to like, and if you are not subscribed yet, please subscribe. I would appreciate it very much. See you guys next time.